Dear ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to discuss with you today a subject that is becoming more and more popular and will have a big influence on how we travel in the future. The trend of using electric vehicles. Electric vehicles are increasingly the preferred option in the modern era due to their many benefits for the economy, environment, and technology. But there are drawbacks to this trend as well, necessitating a thorough development plan. To better understand this trend, I will focus the driving forces behind the adoption of EVs, their benefits, limitations, solutions to overcome these challenges, and the prospects for the development of electric vehicles in Vietnam in the near future. To start, we have to identify the ecological factors that have been propelling the change to electric cars. One of the biggest is contamination of air, especially in densely populated such as Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, where vehicular movement contributes significantly to the CO2 and other pollutants released into the atmosphere. The World Health Organization estimates that pollution in big cities contributes to respiratory and cardiovascular diseases, resulting in many millions of deaths every year. Ordinary vehicles that run on fossil fuels burn and release tremendous pollutants into the atmosphere, deteriorating climate quality and degrading the ecosystem, which fuels the global warming phenomenon. So, changing to electric cars is vital since it helps to eliminate pollution and preserve the health of people, including other CO2-based vehicles. Besides air contamination, we have the problem of fossil energy resources depletion. Oil and gasoline as energies are categorized as non-renewable resources and are quickly running out. To combat our over-dependence to such resources, it is prudent to employ renewable energy options such as wind and solar energy to power electric vehicles. Moreover, advanced technologies such as lithium-ion battery technology and fast-charging solutions enable greater use of electric vehicles.
Next, let's analyze the significant benefits that electric vehicles bring. The most important of these is the environmental benefit. Electric vehicles don't use gasoline or diesel, meaning they produce no CO2 or pollutants like NOx or PM5 particulate matter, the main contributors to evolution. According to a study from Stanford University, if all vehicles worldwide switch to electric, CO2 emissions could be reduced by 50% to 60%, significantly mitigating the effects of climate change. Electric vehicles also reduce noise pollution caused by internal combustion engines, improving the quality of life in urban areas. From an economic perspective, electric vehicles help consumers save significantly on operational costs. While the initial purchase price may be higher, maintenance costs are much lower compared to gasoline vehicles. Electric vehicles don't have the complex components such as internal combustion engines or complicated transmission systems, which reduces maintenance costs. Moreover, the energy costs for electric vehicles are also much lower than gasoline. According to a report from the International Energy Agency, IEA, the operating costs of electric vehicles are only about 30% of those for gasoline vehicles, especially when the electricity comes from renewable sources. From a technological standpoint, electric vehicles play a crucial role in advancing industry related to renewable energy and emerging technologies such as lithium-ion batteries, fast charging systems, and autonomous vehicles. Electric vehicle technology not only improves energy efficiency, but also fosters the development of related industry, creating job opportunities and driving the growth of clean technology.
Although electric vehicles offer many advantages, they still have notable challenges. One major issue is the high initial cost. While electric vehicles have lower operating expenses, their purchase price remains significantly higher than traditional gasoline-powered cars, making them less affordable, especially in developing countries. Another limitation is the lack of charging infrastructure. Although charging stations are expanding in major cities, rural and suburban areas still have limited access, making long-distance travel inconvenient for electric vehicle users. Additionally, battery management and recycling pose environmental concerns. Electric vehicle batteries degrade over time and must be replaced, but rubber disposal and recycling remain complex and costly. To address this issue, manufacturers should focus on reducing production costs through technological advancement, making electric vehicles more affordable. Government should also invest in expanding charging networks in less developed areas. Lastly, improving battery recycling technology and supporting specialized companies can help minimize environmental impact.
What's the present trend of adoption of electric vehicles in Vietnam? The Vietnam Ministry of Industry and Trade report indicates that the country has seen a notable surge in the number of electric vehicles. In particular, there was a noticeable trend towards the adoption of electric vehicles in 2024, as more than 10,000 electric vehicles were sold, which was double the from 2023. Government initiatives like lowering special consumption taxes, exempting electric vehicle imports from taxes, and providing incentives to domestic electric vehicle manufacturers and consumers all support this change. Additionally, local producers like VinFast have aggressively launched reasonably priced electric vehicles models that cater to Vietnam consumers' needs. Additionally, the government is putting policies into place to create charging infrastructure, such as setting up public charging stations in large cities and extending coverage to other locations. In the near future, Vietnam's primary form of transportation will be electric vehicles thanks to these efforts.
Electric vehicle will become more and more significant in Vietnam's strategy to lower pollution and advance sustainable development because of their obvious advantage for the environment, the economy, and technology. Even though there are still obstacles to overcome, we can confidently anticipate a future in which electric vehicles are widely used as sustainable with in help of the government and technological advancements. We appreciate your time and attention.